All right, so we're diving deep today into Ginebra San Miguel's recent struggles, and specifically that loss against Converge.
Yeah, kind of surprising, right? I mean, Brownlee put up a massive 39 points.
Exactly. You'd think that'd be enough to secure the W, but they still ended up losing. We've got this article breaking down the game, and let's see if we can figure out what went wrong.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so first things first. The article highlights that Ginebra actually started out strong, dominating that first quarter. They were playing really well, hitting shots, playing tight defense, the whole package.
Yeah, the article even mentions a few plays that really got the crowd hyped.
Right. But then something shifted in the second quarter. It seems like they started making some tactical errors, taking those riskier shots, and their defense seemed to, I don't know.
Lose its coordination.
Yeah, almost like they lost their focus. And Converge, they totally capitalized on those slip-ups.
Yeah, absolutely. They started dictating the pace of the game, and Ginebra just couldn't keep up. It's interesting, though, because even with Brownlee having this monster game, Converge managed to really limit the effectiveness of the other Ginebra players.
Yeah, the article actually quotes the Ginebra coach saying, "We needed more from the rest of the guys."
Yeah.
He's clearly pointing to that lack of support for Brownlee. It makes you wonder, though, could Brownlee's dominance have, maybe unintentionally, hindered the other players?
That's a great point. While Brownlee was putting on a show, it's definitely possible his teammates kind of fell into this trap of relying on him to carry the offense.
They got passive, just waiting for him to work his magic instead of taking their own shots.
Exactly. And that's what Converge wanted. They could focus their defense on containing Brownlee, knowing that the rest of Ginebra wasn't really stepping up. It almost feels like Ginebra fell into this superstar trap.
Like they expected Brownlee to just win the game single-handedly.
Yeah, and that rarely works in basketball. It's a team sport, remember?
Right, right. And speaking of team, we can't forget about those injuries Ginebra's been dealing with. The article mentions 2 key players were out for this game, which definitely weakened their lineup.
Oh, for sure. Missing those guys would force the coach to shuffle things around, potentially disrupting the team's chemistry and game plan. It's hard to maintain consistency when you're missing key pieces.
So we've got a Ginebra team battling injuries, making some tactical errors, and maybe even relying a bit too much on their star player. It all adds up to a pretty close loss, Converge winning 98-91.
That close score really highlights how vital each player's contribution is. Every basket, every defensive stop, it all matters.
Totally. Ginebra's loss, even with Brownlee's amazing performance, is a great reminder that basketball is a team sport, and you need a well-rounded team effort to win those games.
Definitely something for Ginebra to think about going forward. They've got to find a way to balance Brownlee's strengths with a more consistent team performance.
Now, for all you Ginebra fans out there listening, does this loss suggest a need for a bigger change in strategy? Are they too reliant on Brownlee? Or is this just a bump in the road because of the injuries? Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
See you next time.
Catch you later.